Good afternoon, everybody. It's around 2 p.m. Christmas Day 2025. I'm in Blackpool, currently just behind the casino, between that and South Pier. Just thought we'd take a little walk around, see what it's like today, see how busy it is. It isn't. I'm not expecting it to be massively busy. Not expecting anywhere to be open, to be honest with you, but it doesn't hurt to have a look, does it? So I thought today might be the ideal day. I've just bought a new camera again, an Osmo Action 6, and I bought the new DJI Mic 3s as well. So I thought we'd give them both a little run out just to see what they're like. Just coming up to the Velvet Coaster now. It's a Witherspoons. It's a massive pub, 3 floors to it. Although winter season, floors 2 and 3 aren't used. Pleasure Beach is just over there. I'll have a little look at that in a minute. But yeah, it's a sunny day, as you've just seen, but it's cold. It's a chill in the air, cool breeze. No signs of any snow today, I'm afraid. But I think that's been for the most of the country as well. Shame, really. So yeah, there's the old Witherspoons. The lights are still on, which I'm surprised, considering the place is completely closed. There are 3 Witherspoons in Blackpool. It's the Velvet Coaster, the Albert and the Line, which we'll see in a little while. And there's also the Leighton Rakes. And the Leighton Rakes, if you're wondering, is actually open on Christmas Day. Apparently the staff have a choice whether to come in or not. And there's a few staff that work at the Leighton Rakes that always come in for Christmas. It's not open all day, it's open from around 11 till 3. But, you know, it's quite a nice atmosphere in there. I've been in there for the past 2 Christmases. I haven't been in there for this one, I won't lie. I've had a pretty lazy day, if I'm going to be honest with you. But yeah, if you're ever thinking of coming to Blackpool for Christmas, that's one of the places to go. And also there's a Yates's next to it as well, which is open. I think that's open longer hours, although I can't say if it's open all day. And I think they serve food there as well. So yeah, this is like south end of Blackpool. It's a Pleasure Beach there, look. There's quite a few cars actually driving up and down, which I'm surprised at. Sandcastle Walk Park there as well, largest indoor walk park in Europe. It's Grosvenor Casino. No trams today. So actually I can do this. You can have a look down the tram line, look. Let's have a look. So we'll take a walk just down here, and then what I'll do is, while I'm walking down to town, down to Central Pier way, I'll pause the recording and we'll pick it up. But yeah, this is South Pier. There's a cash point there should you need to withdraw any money. I suspect it. Oh no, cash withdrawals are free. Oh yeah, so looks like the balance inquiries are free. They probably charge you to withdraw the cash. It says Merry Christmas, look, pictures of Santa, etc. But yeah, no, it's quite a nice afternoon, I won't lie. Yeah, like I said, it's cold, but, you know, what's a little bit of cold on Christmas Day? It's a stage here. Have like shows and that lot from there, I think, with little miniature displays of some sort. South Pier tram stop. So if you want to go to the Witherspoons and you're in town, basically you can get off at this tram stop and it's just over the road. It's a little light display that is on every night. Changes colours and that, like, you know, it's a good photo point. It's the other side of South Pier. There's a bar or two on there. I think it's a little cafe as well. I don't really go on that one very often, to be honest with you. Yeah, I spend a lot of time at this part of Blackpool because I'm always in the Witherspoons, but and a hotel I go to, it's like one of two. It's normally the Premier Inn. In fact, it's one of three. At the beach, the Eden Way one, which is about 5 minutes behind the Velvet Coaster. Just go over a road and then over a bridge. There's a few people taking an afternoon walk. But yeah, I hope all of you've had a good Christmas so far. I'm a single person myself. I've got kids, all grown up now. One's in Italy at the moment with his girlfriend, who's Italian. The other is at home with his partner. And the other one is in Wales with his partner's family. So yeah, they're all quite spread out. But we're meeting early January. We're actually off to Disneyland Paris. Videos will follow. So we're going to have a few days out there. So yeah, while it's a quiet Christmas for me, just after New Year we'll make up for it. So something to look forward to, eh? Right, what I'm going to do is there's not really much to see between sort of South and Central Piers. It's just a nice long walk. So I'm going to pause the video and then we'll rejoin it when I approach Central Pier. Here we are by Mark Kelly's, Central Pier. Looking quite busy now actually, there's a few more people around here. Sun's come out again, it's a beautiful afternoon. See who's around. That's about a 15-20 minute walk from South Pier down to Central. It's not too bad. I do it all the time. Very rarely use a tram or bus or anything. I like to walk. Can't really see much open. Oh, there's this little shop over there. We've got it. None of the major attractions, of course, will be open. You can't really blame them. Tide's right in. Well, not completely in actually. Look at that sunlit. Don't know how that's coming out on the camera. Beautiful. Quite a few people here. Look. We'll make our way down to Comedy Carpet, Christmas by the Sea and that. I suspect that'll all be shut today as well. We'll find out. Central Pier there. Central Pier. Oh, look at those clouds, look, just behind the tower. A bit dark, aren't they? No, it looks like they're going out to sea, so we should be alright. So, Central Pier, decorated much the same way as South Pier. Season's greetings and that lot. As you can see, it's shut, so no getting on there. Pity really, be nice to walk around today, I think, one of the piers. North Pier's permanently closed at the moment for the winter season. Not sure when it will open back up again. Probably around about March, April. Happy Days amusements there. Madam Tussauds. As you can see there, look, not much wind. In fact, looking at them, it's nearly no wind. I can't feel any. So yeah, Madam Tussauds there, look. Sea Life just passed it. You can get tickets, I think it's called Blackpool Pass or something like that, if you type that into Google, where you can get discounted deals. So you could say for, I don't know, I'm just making this up, but say 30 quid you can go to Tussauds, Sea Life, top of the tower. You know, there are other options than that. Things like, anybody know what these are called? If you do, let me know. There's a tower there, look. Coming down to the lifeguard station here. That's where more sort of central in Blackpool. More people. Look at that, no wind. Well, there's a little flag there on top of the, I think it's called Starflyer in the back. There's a slight wind according to that. Not much, though. So even though it's cold, at least it's not blowing a gale as well. So Sea Life Centre, look. Always worth a visit if you're in Blackpool. Of course I don't go to it every time, but then I come up here so often. But I try and go once, maybe twice a year. Go up the tower as well. There's a lifeguard station there. That's where they launch boats from. Bring them out of there, straight down there, or in the ocean. Coral Island, casino, stroke arcade. Casino's to the back of it if you follow that road round. Loads of fruit machines and those sorts of things. Here's Golden Mile Amusements. Much the same. Castle pub there in the background. Tower. You must pay that a visit if you come to Blackpool. It's the main attraction. It's not just going up to the top. There's a little bit about the history as well. I think it's 4D film show. Take part. It sort of blows bubbles and water and that lot at you. You think you're flying. Gives you the impression you're flying. In fact, I think it gives the impression it's like a seagull's view, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, we're coming up to Christmas by the sea. In fact, I don't think we'll be able to get in there. They've probably gated it all off actually, yes, it's not really open, but a tram stop here as well, Tower tram stop. So wherever you are, you can like stop right outside the tower. Albert and the Lion. It's not too bad in there. One level. I was in there yesterday for a good few hours actually. Sat on my derriere watching films and that, not on my phone. As you do. It was really busy in town yesterday. I mean, obviously it would be, it's Christmas Eve, but oh, we can walk through here. That's pretty cool. Well, here's a Starflyer, look. Oh, it's called Europe Flyer now. My apologies. I don't know why they've changed it. It used to be called Starflyer last time I took any notice, but when do I ever take any notice of anything? So there's loads of food stalls here and that lot as well. Candyland, fudge. Santa's Fire Rescue. It's Albert and the Lion here. crazy flying. See a satellite sleigh goes up and down. Oh, snow slide. Forget if you come down there on mats. Alright, there you go, doing a bit of cleaning on Christmas Day, look. Cleaning out all the stalls. Here we are at Comedy Carpet. There's a tower dungeon there. That's like loads of little mini shows. It's pretty good for what it is. I've only been in there once or twice. It's not something I do all the time. Top of the tower there. It's like a glass walk there. I don't know if you can see it from here. But you can walk across there and it's all glass. It's like loads of little food huts and that lot as well. Chocolate hut there, look. Probably a few like hot dog stalls and that as well. Pudding, Yorkshire pudding wraps. Cool. Sounds nice. Fun house there, look. Loaded fries and burgers. Caterpillar ride there. Oh, that's a little slide there. Try and just point the camera out of the way of the kids. People could get a bit funny if I see the camera looking at them. This looks like a big drink stall here. Beer, hot chocolate. So yeah, I think this is actually bigger from the one I filmed, what, 2 years ago? Seems to be growing, which is a good thing. Greek street food, gyros and that, hot chicken. Waltzer. That's a good one to make you puke when you've had a few drinks. Not that I ever have, of course, but there you go. Power X icebreaker. So what, you sit in that, I suppose, don't you, and then it spins around like a 360 and that lot, probably while it's spinning. So yeah, take a quick look over here at North Pier. Well, this was up for sale. I don't know how much for. I think it's about 3 or 4 million, maybe a bit more, I'm not sure. To be honest with you, it's not really much to it apart from the theatre and the bar on the end. Excuse me. So it's like an arcade on the front, but there's not really, you know, much else. I think that's where Chubby Brown and that lot do their acts from. That sun look beautiful, beautiful. Beach House Bar. I've never been in here actually. Walked past it many times, but sort of coming to the end now. Oh, look at that! Look, didn't notice that. Can you see that Blackpool sign? I'm cycling around a lot at speed. Sure it won't be long till he hits somebody. But there you go. So there you go. Look, lighting up Blackpool. It's Wendy's, American burger chain. Papa's fish and chips. Take a long walk to the front of North Pier. Last time I walked past here, well, not the last time, but one time I walked past it, Tyson Fury. I'm not sure if he was here himself. I didn't see him, but his wife was waiting outside along with their daughter. So I'm assuming he was here and he was inside speaking to whomever. But they live, or they used to live, just up the road in Morecambe. I think it's about 40-50 mile north of here. Lake District Way. But I read on an online, I think it might have been The Sun or something like that online, that he's now moved to the Isle of Man for tax reasons. Whether that's true or not, time will tell, but I did actually see a few reports about that. Coyote Ugly bar. Yates's is open, as I said earlier. There's a few people outside having a fag. So yeah, too bad for Christmas Day 2025. A few of the sort of main bars and that, a lot of here, like I say, you've got Coyote Ugly there, Shenanigans, Yates's, there's a Witherspoons there, just on the corner. Leighton Rakes, must be knocking on 3 o'clock now, I would have thought. What is the time? Let's just have a quick look, excuse the handshake. Let's see, put my phone up. Yeah, it's 10 to 3. Turtle Bay, I think that's... Was that place meant to be shutting? Or was that somewhere else? Don't know. Never been in there either, to be honest with you, but yeah. So Yates's is open. North Pier. I think we'll call it quits here. If you can see all of that all the way back up to Pleasure Beach there. Big one in the distance. Tower. Look at those clouds, look. Beautiful. But yeah, you've all had a great Christmas. Stay safe. And I'll see you on the next one.